Hi there. Today I've already written my letter for the day 7 prompt. The prompt is from the Voices Facebook group. It is hosted by Madeline Bradshaw. You can get the link in the description box below. The prompt for Sunday, September 6th is day 7, and it says, write about your dream home. Describe it. Oh my goodness. A dream home. I get a dream home. Actually, I've had several dream homes, and I'm going to talk about that. But I want to show you this book. This book is one that I picked up, I think, at the thrift store. In fact, I'm sure because it had a thrift store tag here. But it is all on cottages. Now, a cottage was my last dream home, my most recent one, probably within the last 5 years. And as I talk about this and as I sketch and write my letter, remember, this to me is just a dream. As you go through this book was done by probably a builder or a designer out of Tulsa, Oklahoma, Jack Arnold's Homes of Elegance collection. That gives you an idea. And I'm just going to kind of thumb through these so you can get an idea. He gives floor plans and sketches of the different cottages, and I did a lot of dreaming in this book. So that's kind of the concept of what I would want my dream home to be. But if you see something like this, it's perfectly okay to pick it up and dream about it. It's kind of like my imaginary piano. You know, I can play all sorts of beautiful tunes on my imaginary piano, but I never had the opportunity to play the real music. So, and it's okay. It's okay because I can build that music in my head. I can make those beautiful tones in my head the same way as I can design my dream home. So I just kind of wanted to give that as a preface. Now I'm going to go ahead and work on my 3 pages. I've already written my letter, and I'm going to read the letter as I work on my pages. I wrote 3 pages here, and I have 3 blank pages that I'm just going to kind of sketch out a little bit of what my dream home of today might look like as I'm reading this letter. And believe me, these will be rough sketches and just kind of pulling out of my imagination what I think I might like, but then again too, maybe not. I would probably change it tomorrow on the next dream. So I'm going to go into fast forward and do my sketches and read my letter. I hope that you enjoy it. And don't forget to dream. Sunday, September 6th, 2015. Letter from Meri at The.Meri.Atelier. Day 7 prompt from Voices Facebook group. Write about your dream home. Describe it. Dream homes. Those ideal places in our hearts and minds where we can retreat and be safe, content, and happy. As I thought about what my dream home would look like today, I realized it would probably look very different with the few lingering touches of the dream home that I would have described 20 years ago. Our dreams grow and change as our lives grow and change. I realized it was perfectly okay for my dream home to remain, well, a dream. I showed a book of cottage plans earlier. There were a few plans in there that I really liked. A cottage home was my last concept of a dream home. Except I found myself redesigning the plans to suit my own taste. What's a dream for anyway? Instead of a 2-story, I would dream about more space and set the second floor on the ground level. I would move the garages to one side of the house. I liked the breakfast nook, veranda, and gallery, but I would be adding a sunroom and a swimming pool. The future game room would become my Meridel L, my studio, and I would add more sitting room, and a nice library. There would be an open space between the breakfast nook, gallery, and the veranda, and my Meridel L. And the entire north side of the Meridel L studio would be lined with huge, big north picture windows with lots of wall space. Yes, there would be plenty of storage room, lots of art supplies, counters and workstations, and, well, sitting areas and tables. I would have a painting area and lots of greenery. Behind the Meri.Atelier would be a greenhouse, and then behind that would be a cutting garden for flowers and a vegetable garden. Surrounding this entire area would be a covered pathway which could be converted to accommodate walks despite the season. The walk would go over a little bridge area and lead to a chapel or a sanctuary. I would expand the right side of the cottage with a second entry and bring the upstairs bedrooms to the ground level, expanding them, adding baths and large closets and, well, sitting rooms. And every room in that cottage would have a really nice view. Well, this is just for starters. I'm sure that if I would detail it more, it would grow and change, as it should. However, my first requirement would be for the home to be a happy place and for a family accepting of each other in a safe community in a free and secure nation. Okay, I wake up now, and I find that I'm just as content in my little 2-bedroom apartment. It's okay to dream, but it is most important to be content. I am content today with my Meri.Atelier. Sunday, September 6, 2015, Meri at the Meri.Atelier.